As an entrepreneur, your personal brand is crucial to the success of your business. It's what sets you apart from your competition and what makes your brand remarkable, or as I like to say, extraordinary. Now in this video, I'm going to lay out 4 crucial components of your personal brand that you absolutely have to nail if you want to stand out within your niche. And make sure you stick around to the end because I have a free bonus for you that you don't want to miss. And if you're new to the channel, as all of you are because this is my first ever video, my name is Darren Pio. I'm the founder of Extraordinary Brands and I have helped many people, 11 of which pass the $1 million mark with their personal brand. All my videos are going to be dedicated to coaches and consultants looking to grow a $1 million personal brand. And more specifically, I help coaches and entrepreneurs with their branding, with their web design, and with their systems to grow their brand to 6 figures and beyond. So without further ado, let's jump right on in. So the question is, what exactly is personal branding and how can you make it work inside of your business? Simply put, personal branding is the way you express yourself and your brand to the world and your audience. Your personal brand encompasses everything from your personality, your values, and even your things like your unique characteristics, your skills, your strengths. And when we start looking at it at a broader term, it also includes things like your offer, your audience, and your messaging, which we'll get into. Building your personal brand is crucial because it helps you establish credibility, build trust within your prospects. By creating a clear and consistent personal brand, it helps you to stand out and really differentiate yourself amongst all of the other competitors. And more importantly, it helps you attract the right clients and the right opportunities for you and your business. The first element of personal branding is your brand identity. Now this is the fun stuff that people love to do, and this is something that I personally help a lot of my clients with. And your brand identity is how your brand is perceived. Now a lot of that can be visual, like your logo, your color scheme, and your typography. But this stems to a lot of different aspects of your brand. That can even be things like photography, how you dress. Like for me, I will all black everything, and that has become part of not necessarily my personal brand, but a huge part of my branding identity. Having a consistent brand identity is important because it helps you be consistent across all channels and show up consistently in front of your audience. This not only makes you appear more professional, but it also helps to ingrain who you are, what your brand stands for in the eyes of your prospects. The second element, and honestly something that I looked over for a long time, is your brand voice. Now when you're first starting out, this can be really hard, but essentially your brand voice is how you speak, how you communicate. Now we'll get to in step 4 more specifically what that message is, but number 2 is your brand voice. And it's important to have a consistent voice across all channels. Now, one example that really emphasized this point for me is if you're hiring a VA or someone on your team and you want them to appear as you, even if you're not actually hiring someone, it's a great thought exercise to think about how it is you speak, how it is you communicate, and that you want to make apparent across all your channels, but having specific things like phrases, taglines, that really helps to narrow down what your brand voice is. One silly example of this, and one of my clients who's done an incredible job with this, is when you start to have this certain energy, this certain voice, your clients will actually adopt that voice. So it's funny to see when your clients start to pick up your specific phrases. So for example, one of my clients, they say, "I hope you have the best day ever." They use that as a closing. And it's crazy when you start to hear all of their clients start to use that simple voice, that simple phrase within their own videos and content. So how is it that you can really emphasize your own voice to stand out so that people know that it's you and your personal brand that they're connecting with? The third element is your brand story. Now this is arguably one of the most important steps in creating your personal brand, is your brand story. Your brand story, in my eyes, is what creates the personal aspect of your personal brand. By sharing your brand story, you're able to create an emotional connection with your audience. This not only helps create that connection, but it helps establish trust. Now, there's a lot of great resources out there on how to craft your brand story. One of my favorite books is Story Brand by Donald Miller. I'll tag it over here. Now, there are a lot of great formulas for building this story, but that's one of the most common and a great place to start. Here's the overview. A character with a problem meets a guide who gives them a plan and calls them into action that results in A, success, which is the most common, or B, failure. Just like that, that is a simple yet powerful brand story framework. But last and certainly not least is my personal favorite, your brand positioning. This is also what I spend the most time on with my clients. And this is really, it's a small piece of the puzzle, but when done correctly, makes a huge difference. Your brand positioning is how you differentiate yourself from all your other competitors. And with the low barrier of entry for a lot of these online coaching, entrepreneurship ventures, being able to differentiate yourself from the sea of competitors is arguably the most important aspect of your personal brand. Creating a unique value proposition and creating an offer around what makes you unique, your unique skills, your unique strengths, and really exemplifying what makes you different across everything in your brand, that's how you're going to win and differentiate yourself from your competitors. When done right, having this unique brand positioning will position you as the authority in your industry. Now, one simple exercise that I use to really exemplify this point is imagine you were lined up next to all of your competitors. And in the online space, unfortunately, that's a sad truth. They're one click away from your competitor's profile. So imagine you were lined up with all of your competitors. What is it about you that makes you different, or ideally makes you better than all your other competition? One of my favorite ways to look at this is through the oneness, onlyness statement. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but one of my favorite ways is through this one statement. And that is, I am the only one. That small phrase, I am the only one that does this. And you can really expand upon this concept by saying, I am the only one that helps insert niche to accomplish goal or avoid pain through, and this is where you can really inject some IP, some intellectual property, through your unique offer, your unique method. And that is powerful, right? So to recap, I am the only one that helps insert niche to insert result through your unique process or offer, and that's powerful. So I hope from this video you have a better understanding of how to start differentiating yourself through your personal brand. And if you really want to take things to the next level, I have a free gift for you. Head on over to my website, I'll put it in the show notes, and grab my $1 Million Bundle. What I'm doing with this bundle is giving away all my best secrets for free on how you can really build the foundations of your $1 Million personal brand. Now I'm giving away all my secrets within this bundle. In this bundle, I'm sharing with you all of my proven processes that I have used to help design and build 11+ $1 million brands, and I'm giving it to you for free. All you have to do is click on the link down below, put in your name and email, and I'll send it over to you completely free. At least for now, until I wise up and end up selling this for $97. But if you made it this far in this video and you like this kind of content and you're growing your personal brand, make sure you hit that like button. It means a lot to me because this is a new channel, and hit that subscribe button for more ways that you can grow your personal brand. In my next video, I'll be sharing some more tips that I have learned, more proven processes that I have learned from building 11+ multi-million-dollar brands. You don't want to miss it. So again, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.